All right, and finally we got the last one. We got the 10Ks. Okay, finally the 10Ks. This is what we got. So, ladies, we want to have the best possible 10K possible. I feel like it's like that with any race. We have some girls from UNI running it. We might have an Iowa girl. Kate Crawford had a really nice indoor season. I'll be sure to. I'm not quite sure what she wants to do tomorrow, but I'll talk to Alex tonight, and then I'll talk to you individually. But we obviously want to put ourselves in a good place, but we want to do it by negative splitting. I mean, that's the plan. So, what I'd like for you girls to do, Natalie, Shay, and Riley, let's get this thing out 1810 to 1820, right? 1810 to 1820, 1820 at the very slowest, all right. And if we're not getting anything, and I'll talk Riley, I'll talk to you individually. If we'll see what you and I's plans are, but if you and I just plans on going out at 1810 as well, right? Then I want you to. I think you'll enjoy the experience of running a 10K so much better if you run with your girls, you run with a team. So I'd like for you to be there too, right? 1810 to 1820 with the idea that at 5K, right, you're gonna I mean, I want all you girls to negative split, right? But obviously, I mean, having ran a 17, 11 indoors, you're very capable of going out faster than 1810. And if it was a different kind of heat, we might send you out faster. But frankly, you can run really fast. I mean, Natalie can tell you off a negative split. So for the first 5K, let's just run together. Let's enjoy it. Feel more like a tempo run, right? And then we'll get excited for that second 5K. Anna, right now, I mean, you are a senior, and you can talk to me about this. But right now, I'm feeling like, I mean, you've never broken 40 in this event. I feel like 18:45, right? Just hanging out with six flat paces and then looking a negative split, right, would be a great experience, great opportunity, right? And then Addie and Caroline. Caroline, as far as I know, this is your first 10K. So for first 10Ks, I like to be a little more conservative. I'd like the two of you gals to go out somewhere between 1930 and 1945. And 1945 would be fine as well. Addie, I think your PR in the 10K is like 41 minutes. So we're definitely going to get a big PR out of that one. All right, so somewhere 1930 to 1945, and like I said, 1945 would be fine, would be perfectly fine. So we just want to work together and really help each other to get through the first 5K, and then go from there. But most important with this 10K, and this is the guys and the gals, right? We want to have a really positive atmosphere. We really want this to be positive. We want to stay relaxed and chill through that first 5K. Just a very zen-like experience, just clipping and clopping. Really think like a fast tempo, and then really work to negative split. That's the plan. So when you go to sleep tonight, or when you get in bed, just take that big deep breath, that big collective, and think about the positives, right, of running a 10K. I really, if you're out there and before the gun even goes off, you think this is stupid, I don't want to run this many laps, it's going to be a bad day. It frankly will be a really bad race. So we just got to be positive and excited that we get to do this with our teammates. I mean, ladies, I mean, just to have six girls on a team, right, running a 10K is kind of crazy for any division, right? So the fact we can do it together, I hope we're really excited about that. The guys won. We got some different groups. Callan Kahn of Iowa, he's going to be in this. He's gone pretty fast, and I think he'll be up front. But I'm not sure if he'll be running to go faster than what we're capable of. So Morgan, Sammy, and Jay, right? We obviously want to think negative split as well. 15, 15, 15, 20. Right, somewhere in there, guys. Just real rhythmic, chill. 15, 15 to 15, 20. And just working together. And for whatever reason, guys, lately you've not done a good job running together on race day. We keep getting these really strung out, trains. I really encourage you, let's try running together. Let's try. I mean, because if we do that, then Morgan, Sammy, Jay, like you guys could talk amongst each other, and you could decide, right? Hey, let's trade off at the Ks or something like that, at least till 5K, right? But if we get through at 15:15 with the kind of foot speed that you guys have late in the race, right, you're going to set yourself up for a really good race. So 15:15, 15:20, guys, would set you up for some really awesome stuff. I mean, I just want to give you an example. There's a kid from Nebraska today. He took the thing out, at like 15:12, and then he closed in a 4:31. Ran like 29:40 something. So I mean, those are the things that you can do if you can just stay relaxed and rhythmic, working together. All right. Behind those guys, first timers, I want Jacob and Connor. I want you guys running. You kind of have a little bit of option. 15:30 at the fastest, right, and then 15:45 at the slowest. I really want this to be a positive experience for you guys. If your first 10K is a real negative experience, it can really taint a lot of future races, and I really want this one to be a lot of negative splits. I don't want Jacob, you or Connor to go out right way over your head and then be swimming the last 3,000 meters. Spencer Moon walking for 2 minutes like last year kind of thing. 2-minute laps is what I meant. So 15:30 to 15:45, guys, and just stay relaxed, right? Positive attitude. Just really think back half. We're going to negative split. Drew, Colin, Liam, 15:45. That's what I'd like to see you guys. 15:50 at the slowest. You guys have ran your best, off those paces, and you're ready to run really well. And 15:45 to 15:50, I think is plenty fast. And like I said, Jacob, Connor, if you want to be right up there with those guys, it's fine. But you could also be a little faster at 15:30. But this isn't a new experience for you guys. You know how to do it. Just find that pace and roll with it. So Liam, you've been running so well lately. All right, just keep the rhythm up. Right, don't have any negativity going on. We don't want to get those arms too high and start exerting too much energy. Just we can certainly utilize Drew earlier. Drew's kind of the Zen pace master, right? But if we can trade off, that'd be fantastic as well and really help the overall experience. Finally, we have our last group. We have Ian and Gavin and John. All right, so Gavin and John's first time. Ian, you're a veteran of the event. We'd like to go out 16:45 to 16:50. I think we could get out a little faster than that, Ian, but I don't want to. Kind of like when I was talking about Riley, I want you to spend 5,000 meters helping these guys out, right? John, let's stay as relaxed as possible with those arms, right? Gavin, you just gotta trust me, man, that you can do this, right? I mean, I still feel like you're kind of in the in the puppy phase, of getting really good, and you just got to trust me. You can do this, man. 16:45 to 16:50, somewhere in there. Right, and then try to negative split, if not, even split. I mean, I just want to give you guys like an idea. So I'm setting you guys up there in the back, to run. You could negative split into the 32s, but we're talking like 32:40 to let's say like 33:40. Like some kind of rhythm like that. And that would be if you positive split and kind of struggle a little bit late. Coach Spitzer sent me, the heat sheets for the meet he's going to. There's like 11 guys running the 10K, and not a single one's broken 35, right? And you just think about the kind of stuff that we're trying to do. I want you to be excited, right, about what we can do, right, as a distance program, right? I want you to be excited about your fitness. I want you to be excited about this 10K. I'm not trying to force it, right, but I'm just telling you, we're ready to roll, right? It looks like we're going to get some pretty decent weather with wind, right? So let's really take advantage of each other. Too often in track season, right, we run away from each other. We start getting our own ideas, right? Well, when we have training groups, right, we can talk, we can share, so, Drew, Colin, and Liam can talk amongst each other on a shakeout or on or just hanging out over the phone or whatever, right? And say, hey, let's do this. This would be really awesome, right? And they start getting excited about it, right? And it doesn't always work out, right? And if you have a plan and it doesn't work, it doesn't mean you throw in the towel, right? But it just helps setting up those races so much when you think about just doing awesome stuff with your friends, just doing cool stuff with cool people, right? That's what I want this race to be. So There's some other runners out there, guys, but I'm not too worried. Let's just work, with what we got, and really try to negative split. I look forward to seeing you guys. I miss you, and